Hello and welcome to Noggin Comics. Now, if you've been on our channel for some time, you know we've been around for a while. And we are just approaching 250 subscribers. And when we hit that mark, we're going to be announcing a giveaway for a book that hasn't come out yet. So hopefully we hit that soon before that book comes out. But on this episode, the one you're watching right now, we're going to be talking about a Minnesota tattoo artist who's been tattooing for 20 plus years, if not 30, that wrote a comic book recently that features none other than us in this book. Now, a couple months ago, hell, maybe even a year ago at this point, Dang, or better known as Mr.Dang, the writer of this comic book, The Grade, contacted us asking would we be okay if you featured a promo for Noggin Comics. Now, we're not dummies, so we instantly said, absolutely, whatever you want to do, you can put it in your comic book. And sure enough, on the very last page, before you close it, you see this insane 1990s Airhead-like ad. Everything there, I mean, he showed it to me, and he had this image in his head that he wanted to do it like an Airhead-like advertisement. And sure enough, I'm like, dude, I love it. Run with it. I remember those ads as a kid. And you might be asking yourself, why do we go 90s ad for this? And that's simply put because The Grade belongs in 90s underground comics, if not the image revolution. Now, if you're looking at this book right now, you might be thinking, that looks a lot like the Max. That's the very first thing I thought of too when I saw this book when Dang showed it to me. Now, the Grade's your main character. He, from what I got from reading the story, he is a four-limbed bounty hunter-like character, much like a Lobo, Max, very much like that. And like Lobo, he is very sarcastic. We ran into a character that he has known from his past, that we get this little dialogue that they know each other. And this character is named Blackstrap. Now, Blackstrap has changed their outfit. Originally, she was in a scantily clad, just like almost a one-piece leather strap outfit. And now she's in this full-fledged black leather strap outfit. And that's when we get this little sarcastic tone to the book. And that's why I say it kind of fits right into the underground comics era of books from the 80s and 90s. You can tell by his outstar. Dang is a tattoo artist at heart. I compare it a lot to Sam Keats. Also, though, is if you've looked at some of Peach Momoko's covers, you kind of sense that she's got that tattoo artist style. Dang is definitely captured what would be a killer book in the 90s. And the way that this ends, we're introduced to a big bad named Barb. Barb is not a very intimidating name, yet the character design that Dang takes turns him into a Batman, almost like Owlman lookalike. And it ends with this character and our main character in battle and waiting for the next issue. Now, talking with Dang, he just has one issue out right now. But the way this ends, I'm like, do you have a story here? And if going off of this book, it's going to be a fast-paced story, pure action. This book is 100% action and one-liners. And that is very much what the 90s was. Now, I said there's a story here because it's not there yet. And I feel like if this continues to if he continues to string it out a little bit, we can get ourselves a good, fun story that only his mind can come up with. But you gotta give Minnesota creators love. And talking about Minnesota creators, uh, probably by the time this is published, it will be tomorrow. Uh, Wednesday, October 29th, we are doing a Halloween show on Jab's Expensive Paper with Paul Hogren. If you've watched the channel, you have seen Paul Hogren on our channel, this live streams for the Minnesota Comic Exchange, but he's also the writer of Smarg. Now, if this video does well, we are planning to do Minnesota creator focused videos. And after this Halloween special with Jabs, Expensive Paper, we are planning to do a video on Smarg 1 and 2. So let me know, is there any Minnesota creators? Please let me know if there's any Minnesota creators that you would love us to do a focus on their book, their comic, or even their, library of work that they've done. But until then, I'll see you at the comic shop.